Hey fam, this is Miss V. I'm down here at the Spirit of Our Ancestors, and I have another wonderful guest. This guy, as soon as I saw him on stage, I was like, superstar. Odie James.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, a dancer. You were one of the principal players for A Notion in My Bones, a play written by Terrence Spivey, and I heard you choreographed the show too.
Yes, I did. I had so the quick history about it. Last year when we did it, I came in with 2 weeks of spirit and choreographed 2 dances that I just did personally on my own. But this year, since we had more time, I had the pleasure of like putting the whole warrior scene together and then putting 2 dances together and just working with the extraneous movement as well. So it was a pleasure. It was actually my first time doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you stood out. You were great. I mean, like you really embodied the whole dance. I love that, all the movement. I love the warrior scene. I thought it was really good. Really, that was your first time. You got a really good career ahead of you in choreography, right? So, what drew you to this play?
The first thing for me, so I grew up in this community, right?
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Africatown.
Yes, I did. And so when I heard that it was happening, it was ironically I wasn't available, and so I kept just contacting people that I knew was in the play, and I'm just like, hey, like, what's the process behind it? Like, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of story y'all telling? And I released a music video for myself or whatever, and one of the actors,
don't skip over that. You're like, oh, I released the music video. Tell us a little bit of music video. You a singer?
Yes.
Okay, so you sing, dance, you triple,
I do.
and act. You're a triple threat. You sing, dance, and act. Okay, well, go ahead with your best.
So it's a music video called Swangin'.
All right.
And it's a video of me dancing around fire. Like it's just a huge fire. And one of the actors in the Ocean of My Bones play, Ashley Waller, she showed it to Terrence. And he's just like, whoa, like, this is exactly what we needed. You know what I'm saying?
Terrence knows talent.
Indeed. So he contacted me, we met up, and he was just telling me, like, okay, I see your vision, and I think it's synonymous with my vision. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that made it all possible.
So, what's been the most important thing about this play for you?
The most important thing
that has resonated with you the most?
Seeing seeing the will of God be spoken through so many people at one time, in such an unorthodox way for me. That's the thing that I took the most from it, because we started cool, like not knowing each other or anything like that, but we really developed relationships with each other through God, and that was, the strongest factor that I could have ever,
I felt the spiritual presence, the spirituality of the dance. I felt it when they're surrounding them. I felt that embodiment of what you're talking about.
Indeed.
It's real.
Indeed.
You're right. So tell me, what do you see yourself doing going forward?
Well, I'm actually working on a lot of things.
Tell us.
So
you're very talented.
So actually, there's a movie called They Clone Tyrone, and it's coming out on Netflix on July 21st of this year, 2023. And I did a good chunk of the soundtrack for it. So, y'all can look up the movie for yourself to understand like what I'm talking about.
Right.
But yeah, it's up for me. And I'm still going to be based in Mobile because I have a lot of affiliations here. One being with the Alabama Contemporary Arts Center. They're artists in residence. Whatever.
No, how you can try to keep skipping over this stuff? That's huge. You're an artist in residence.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yeah, so I mean, for me, it's all about the people, though. So like, I'm glad to get into those positions so that I can feed into so many other people and creatives that I know are in this area and just need the space to shine their light.
Wow.
So,
well, I had this burning question when I met you. That burning question I asked you. I asked him, where you keep getting these jumpsuits? So when you got on, Chuck. Oh my goodness,
I
thrifting.
thrift all the time.
Listen, I couldn't take my eyes off that jumpsuit. I was like, I gotta have one. Listen, I'm a clothes person. What can I say? I love this jumpsuit you got on now. And you said this was significant in terms of Chuck. Tell us why.
Well, the ancestor that I played was Charlie Lewis, Charlie Lewis.
And who is he?
He is the founder of what you would say Lewis Quarters, and is I can't remember the road exactly, but it's directly behind a sawmill going towards MLK Boulevard, and he was one of the founders of Africatown as a whole, and actually his descendant, or one of his descendants, Joycelyn Davis, is the organizer of
I interviewed
Ancestors.
Joycelyn.
You know what I'm saying? So it was all of that going into motion together.
And now you got a jumpsuit
Chuck,
that I
and,
love. It's a Chuck
right.
that I think is fabulous.
It's like Chuck is the nickname for Charlie. So I put it on this morning and I didn't think about, okay, I'm playing Charlie, Chuck, Charlie, and then somebody called it out to me. I'm like, huh?
You believe in synchronicity?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Divine.
Absolutely.
Divine timing.
Absolutely.
So what's in store for you going forward? I mean, what lane are you going to pick a lane, or are you going to just keep going in between these lanes?
Whatever God got for me, that's what I'm gonna do. If it's dance, if it's music, if it's visual art, if it's teaching children.
You're just artistic. Can you choose your favorite baby? Like which one? Art, dance? If you had to choose your favorite baby,
if
dance,
I had to choose my
singing.
favorite baby, oh wow, that's I would say music is my favorite. Yeah.
Well, go tell everybody, go check you out.
Yes. So,
check you out. Tell them where they can find you. Give them some social media stuff so they can go check you out.
So Odie James on all platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, all of those things. You can find me on Spotify, Odie James, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, whatever streaming platform you use, you can find me at Odie James. That's OTTIE James.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for a wonderful interview. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the big screen. Great things from you. You're very talented. And good luck in all your endeavors.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Bye, fam. Say bye, fam.
Peace.